I remember the harbor that Sunday like a cruel painting. The sun glimmered on the water, sailboats drifting lazily as if mocking me, and there I was, sitting at the far end of a table stacked with white linens and sparkling mimosas. 12 people celebrating my brother Alex's engagement. My family's best table. Everyone dressed in Sunday perfection. And I was sitting there, clutching my stomach, each movement sending lightning through my abdomen. "Jenna, you look exhausted," my Aunt Lorraine said, her voice soft but pointed, like a needle tucked inside velvet. I knew she'd been up late researching my latest diagnosis, or maybe just enjoying the power of knowing more than I did. Alex grinned. "What is it this week? Crohn's? Another stomach thing?" He laughed, and the table followed. Emily, his fiancée, covered her smile behind her hand, polite but unsure. "I'm just tired," I whispered. But they didn't hear the fear in my voice. That my mother leaned in, exasperation radiating from every line on her face. "Honestly, Jenna, if you spent half as much time on your career as you do at doctors' offices, you'd be running your own company by now." I worked as a financial analyst, pulling 6 figures, running numbers with precision, while my mother ran Riverside General's nursing department like an empire. In her eyes, my health concerns were inconvenient hobbies. "Mom," I said, holding my hand steady though my stomach screamed, "this procedure isn't optional. It's life or death." Alex rolled his eyes. "Life or death? Jenna, you don't have cancer. It's stress. You love the attention." My throat went dry. "It's a GIST tumor," I said quietly. "Gastrointestinal stromal tumor. Malignant. Growing. Surgery in 3 weeks. June 12th, same week as your wedding." A stillness fell across the table. My mother sipped her mimosa, calm and dismissive. "Surely you can reschedule," she said. That I couldn't believe the words leaving her mouth. "Reschedule cancer?" I repeated. Alex smirked. "Here it is. The C word." "No," I said, voice breaking. "The biopsy confirms malignancy. The pathology shows aggressive growth. I'm not exaggerating. I'm trying to survive." And yet, their laughter and eye rolls told me they didn't believe me. They saw me as dramatic, attention-seeking, overly cautious. That I excused myself, clutching my abdomen, and stumbled into the restroom. Tears blurred my vision, but the pain was sharper than any heartbreak, physical and emotional at once. I pressed my hands to my surgical incision, trying to steady myself. Outside, I could hear them whispering. "She's made her own bed," my mother said. "She's exaggerating." And then I heard a voice I knew would change everything. Dr. Lucas Hayward, my surgeon, walking past the patio with colleagues. He recognized me immediately. "Jenna," he said, his voice gentle but firm. Concern etched in every line of his face. That I walked toward him on autopilot. "Dr. Hayward," I said. "I'm here with my family." "Wonderful," he said. "How's your pain today?" "Managed," I whispered, aware of every silent glance from my family behind me. "We're ready for surgery on the 12th, he said. "The tumor is aggressive, but we caught it early. Prognosis is good, but you need intervention. You fought for your diagnosis longer than anyone should have to. You did the right thing advocating for yourself." Relief tried to wash over me, but I couldn't relax, not with my mother's disbelieving gaze boring into me from across the patio. Then Dr. Hayward strode over to my family's table, authority radiating from him. His voice cut across the air, sharp as a scalpel. "I'm Dr. Lucas Hayward, surgical gastroenterology. I overheard your conversation regarding Jenna's diagnosis. She is not exaggerating. This is malignant, aggressive cancer. Your dismissiveness is dangerous and professionally irresponsible." The table froze. Aunt Lorraine gasped. My mother's face went pale. "You thought my daughter was lying?" Dr. Hayward continued, his words echoing. "That her illness was convenient for wedding plans? That a year of persistent pain, weight loss, and bleeding was attention-seeking?" Board members surrounding him nodded. "This isn't a family argument," one said. "This is a professional breach." Mrs. Bennett, you're placed on immediate administrative leave pending investigation. Your actions endangered a patient, your own daughter. I felt the tension in the air like electric currents across my skin. Years of disbelief, mockery, and isolation had led to this moment of vindication. 3 weeks later, surgery. Dr. Hayward removed the tumor, larger than expected, wrapped tightly around my intestines. Pathology confirmed malignant, high-risk GIST. Recovery was painstaking, pain, nausea, exhaustion, but every step reminded me that I had survived. Not just the cancer, but the people who refused to see my reality. Alex's wedding came and went. I watched photos online, perfect smiles, flowers, joy, and my mother's hollow eyes, haunted by the consequences of her disbelief. Weeks turned into months. Scans clear. Tumor gone. Clean margins. The hospital board's investigation concluded, my mother terminated for gross failure of patient advocacy and medical professionalism. Families came forward describing how she dismissed concerns. Her nursing license suspended, emails and calls flooded me, my father calling it a misunderstanding, Alex claiming I ruined his wedding, Aunt Lorraine trying to mediate. I didn't respond. Not one word, because sometimes, the most malignant thing in your life isn't the tumor. It's the people who refuse to believe you're sick, and if you've ever been told you're exaggerating, or that your struggle isn't real, remember this: survival doesn't require their approval. You survive for yourself. And that is enough.